Yo, what's good, man? This is Easy Pinchar Podcast, which one and only host, Glory. Boy, back again with another special, episode with the one and only.
It's your boy Shani Blanco, man.
Shani Blanco, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate you for stopping by. Nah, for sure. And this is crazy. I bet you've never done an interview outside.
Nah, I definitely didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the first one, man.
Yeah,
you put that shit on your checkbook, so
Facts.
I did it first with you. So when you,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Just one day, just remember, Glory Boy did the first interview outside with you.
Word.
But yeah, appreciate you though. So we're just gonna start off with your song, so that way the people can get to tune in, hear you out, and then start with the questions, and so that they can get to know you as well. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Gotcha.
We have blood clot deal with this. We are deal.
Got a message for you, bitch.
Kind of message you have for me?
Playtime is over.
Man, I'm a bad man. What kind of playtime thing you have blood clot bring to me? Eh? Hear you, brethren, hear you. So what you want from me?
Piece of everything.
Everything?
Every blood clotting. I mean, say if you sell a blood clot, you cook half a man. If you sell a blood clot, Nickelbaga weed, Pussy same thing.
I escort your blood clot, escort me in a bit.
And Pussy eh? The word is X-Start, Pussy idiot boy. He's a fucking drug dealer. What the fuck you tell me about X-Start, eh?
The fuck I look like fighting, nigga, I'm just going up this bitch and put a hole right in his chrome and that big dome of his. I ain't got no fucking friends, I'm just a lonely kid. If I'm with him, then that's my brother, cause that's how close we is. She took a picture, I cut her off just cause she posted shit. She like, where you been? You just went ghost, that's how it's supposed to be. He think he cool, he got a tool, he keep on posting it. You make a move, make it your best, cause that might be your last. You be the chasers, hop on feet and get right on the ass. I think I missed, that nigga duck, that nigga stupid fast. I press the button and get the glitch, not emptied out the mag. Hold on, They said I couldn't do it, but I had did it. They tried their best to take me out and knock me off my pivot. It's 12 o'clock, right on the dot, it's shot o'clock, let's clap her up. Umi told me just have patience, you gon' make it to the top. Brody off the perks and addies, moving like a zombie. Nigga, you ain't got no paper, you rockin' Abercrombie. These are married.
Yo, y'all heard that, man. Y'all heard that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's the name of that song, bro?
What I look like.
What I look like?
Yeah, yup.
And is that joint like on all digital platform?
Yeah.
Or?
YouTube, Apple Music. If you wanna look up what I got out now, you gonna have to go type in ShaBoogie. I recently changed my name to Shani Blanco. So if you wanna look up anything I got up, post it. Type in ShaBoogie. I got a few songs out, EP out. So,
and I got a question for you though. Like, why did you go ahead and change your name from Shai Blanco to ShaBoogie?
I'm not gonna lie, I changed my name a couple times. I first started out with L&B Ace. I came up with that because I wanted to make like a little, how everybody was trying to make one little name or a little group.
Right.
So I didn't want to make a group. I wanted that to be the label, and the L&B part is still for loyalty, money, business. And then Ace, off of Paid in Full.
Right.
How he's in the dry cleaners, and then boy made his way up to the top.
Right.
But then I changed my name after that was to ShaBoogie. Now that name I got from my siblings out in Jersey because I got siblings out there.
Right.
If you know my middle name, then you know Sha go with my middle name, and then to them, they call me A Boogie with the hoodie because I stay with a hoodie on no matter what.
No matter how hot it is.
No matter how hot it is,
crazy.
I got a hoodie on. If I ain't got it on, I got one with me. So that's a fact. So I took that and put ShaBoogie, and then I changed my name to Shani Blanco because once again, the Shani part is part of my middle name, and Blanco, if you know, is part of my middle name too. So. Well, not my middle name, but my government name. So, I just used that, and I just changed my name to Shani Blanco. So now, hopefully, I don't come up with no new ideas. So I'll change my name.
You never
again.
know, bro. You never know.
Yeah,
You might come up with another idea.
Yeah.
If you already changed it two times. Three times. Shit.
I don't know, man. I still got time. I don't know. I think this the one though. I think I might just.
But you know, one thing you gotta do though, when you do change it, try to like keep it on the record, you know. So that way you can kind of use it like as a way of you like evolving as a rapper, you know, like I started from here and I changed my name to this. Now my name is this, you know. I feel like that would be like a good idea to kind of like keep it.
Nah, that's definitely a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? So you know like every artist has a beginning to something, you know, not just musicians, but just anything we get ourselves into. So like can you take us back to the beginning of your journey as a rapper, and what inspired you to start making music?
I've been around music all my life, like since a kid. So, and really I it's weird because I can't even say like I chose to do music. Like I already since I was a kid, I already knew what I wanted to do. It was music because I love music. So I want to say like 5 was the first time I ever put a pair of headphones on. And like, you know, I was young. I'm speaking in the mic, so I'm just saying anything. But like once I got that feeling, I'm like, yeah, I know what I want to do. Right. So shoot, since there, I've been writing music ever since, but I ain't really start taking it serious and recording probably like in the 8th grade year going into 9th grade year.
Right.
When 9th grade hit, that's when I started really recording. I started off in my basement, right? Then I went from my basement to my cousin. He was at his mom's crib in the closet. I was recording myself off of GarageBand. He had the MacBook. I would, every day after school, go right to his crib. Every day. Boom. Weekends, go to his crib, record. We were from there to an actual studio. Right. I started getting into the actual studios and whatnot. I started tapping in with more people that got studios, start trying to get in there. Once I did that, around that time I was probably like, that was like probably senior year. Yeah, senior year, because throughout all high school, I was making music, but I wasn't really putting nothing out like that.
Yeah, putting nothing out, yeah.
I put my first song out. I was in high school, but I just was on SoundCloud. I can't even tell you the name. I forgot that shit.
You even forgot the username and everything?
If you look up LMB Ace on SoundCloud, it'll probably pop out. But the name, I can't even tell you. Right. I started really dropping music, my senior year, getting out of high school. I dropped, I don't know my first song I dropped, like on Apple Music or not, but the first thing I actually dropped when I was taking serious was my EP, I want to say. And I dropped that last year, I think. I believe so, if I'm not wrong. It was last year. That's
legit, bro. And don't you feel like you was raised in an era that's very gifting for a lot of rappers in a way that technology kind of like grew up, and you have all these platforms that you can post your music on. How would you have done it, like in order to promote your music and to post your music, if you was born, like for example in the Tupac era and stuff like that? Because they had CDs, they had to go around and mixtapes. And
I'm not gonna lie, everybody knows this rap shit. It's a business, right? And you gotta do this shit yourself. And me personally, I don't really give a fuck what nobody say. If that's what I gotta do, go out there, sell CDs, hand out posters, walking down the strip, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause shit, if niggas don't think about this shit in the long run, that's what they thinking about. They not trying to do that cause it's gonna make them look lame. But the same people that's gonna call you lame gonna be the same people that's buying tickets to your concert. Same people is DMing you talking about, remember you gave me, I still got the same thing you gave me when you was trying to, you feel me though? So I just think of it like that. I don't really let it faze me. So yeah, back in there I would've hustled. And back then they didn't really have, it was like more around like radio time. Like you really had to pull up on people in order to like, yo, feel me, I'm a rapper. So I would've been on the same time and pulling up to shows, finessing shows, even if I ain't have it, like I would have found some way to get my way.
And you actually saying that, pulling up on people, because you know, like a lot of rappers used to pull up to clubs and pay the DJs, like, yo, play my song. Have you done that so far, like throughout like your rap career as of right now? Not yet. And is this something like
I've been thinking about? Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that, because I gotta tap in with DJs. Performing, I did that a couple times, but tapping in, like my vision be crazy, so I be thinking like, I know I don't even be thinking. I be knowing once I tap in,
Right.
you know, I get myself heard, and I know once they hear it, it's gonna be crazy. Cause I know like they gonna fuck with this shit. And if they don't fuck with this shit, they don't fuck with it. But it's billions of people in the world, so somebody gonna fuck with this shit.
Word. I mean, that's a fact, bro. And so now let's go on to your music itself. So you write your lyrics and so on. And you know, like a lot of lyrics is that rappers do put out have a story to them. Can you share like the process of how you craft your songs, and where do you draw your inspiration of your lyrics?
So like how I be coming up with, like all right. So I do both. Like I write, I put it in my notes. 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm doing. Only time I probably go off the head if I'm in the studio and it's like I'm high and it's like I probably just come up with some shit right then and there. But 9 times out of 10, I'm chilling. I'm at the crib. I got a blunt. I'm listening to a beat. I mumble some shit. Come up with some shit that flow with the beat, and it just go on from there. That's really it. That's all I really do is.
Right. Nah, that's how it be though.
Yeah.
And have you ever wrote a song that kind of related to your upbringing, from childhood to your adult age as of right now?
Yeah, but not a full song. Like I put bits and parts into songs. So if you know me and you pay attention, you know what I'm talking about. But I never made a full song, basically, bro. Like how I came up with this shit. I just put them shits in songs. Cause I really be trying to make songs not for just me, but I be wanting to make songs for other people. As in, I want the vibe to be lit. Like I switch my flow up here and there, so I make some like I can make a lot of different flows of songs. So I be trying to make some shit, but my whole point is whatever song I make, I try to make it to where the crowd fuck with it no matter what it is or what beat it is or what I say. So I be going off basically shit like that.
Nah, that's legit, bro. And you know how like collaboration is like a biggest part in the music industry. Could you like talk about some of your favorite like collaborations and what have you learned working with other artists?
My favorite. See, that's my thing. I collab with people. I just started really collabing with people. Before I wasn't really doing features on collabing with other artists or whatnot. But I started tapping in like not last year, going into 2023. I started tapping in more. Mainly the guys, feel me, from where I'm from the hood. That's what I started off with. And then I would say my only feature I probably went outside the box with that wasn't like with the guys was my boy OG. My OG Soul. So that's dinner, I ain't gonna lie, me and him be making some shit. So that's dinner I could say so far one of my favorite features I fuck with. Outside of the guys and, you know, making songs with the homies and whatnot. But that's what I'm really trying to get into. I'm trying to tap in with more artists in Buffalo, cause I'm open artist. Like, it don't matter what song, like what kind of music you make, I'll fuck with your shit if it's good. I ain't gonna lie to you if I fuck with your shit, then if you want to work, you can work.
Hell yeah, it has to be like that. I mean, you can't just hop on any song.
Right, cause then it go both ways. You feel me? It's like
both ways. Yeah, if you like that type of person that you're very strict on your craft, like you want to continue making songs that's good, you know, good for your audience, you have to find the other artists to collab with who have good music. That kind of like
that's gonna make you want to push your shit harder and work harder.
And so just another question here, rapping is not only about the words but also the delivery and the style, and every artist knows that because every artist have their own unique way of presenting their music, of performing and whatever. How would you like describe your style, and how did you develop it like over time?
My style, I probably is aggressive. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say aggressive, cause like I say, I fuck with different shit. So I could make some shit for the females. I could make some party shit, some club shit. some hood shit. You feel me? So, but I say my style basically is just, if you ask me personally, is just fucking with the flow. Whatever flow it is, that's my style. That's what I'm gonna fuck with.
Right.
But how I be giving it off, like most of the music I make is like aggressive music, more like hood music, like street shit. But I be catching myself and I be trying to stop that and make other shit. Like nah, I made like, say if I made, or I came over like 3 hood songs, like I mean at least come up with two different shit. A song for the females, or I try a new sound or some shit like that. I be trying to expand my shit, cause you can't really stick with, I mean you could stick with one shit, but that shit gonna get you but so far. And then don't get me wrong, you could stick with it and you could keep using it. But like it's always good to expand, like see what else you could do within the music. Cause you never
that's
know.
a fact. That's a fact. And remember, like, I mean, you listen to Tupac and all of those guys. You know, throughout their music, they used to kind of like mention like a lot of political issues, social issues, and so on. Have you thought about kind of like adding those things in your music in order to kind of like get your audience to focus more on the social and political issues that's going on like around the world, because rappers do have like a major influence in terms of their music?
Yeah, if you ask other people the way I do it, it's not they probably wouldn't fuck with it, because like I said, it'd be in a like more of a way the hood could what's the word I'm looking for, could relate to. So like I'm making songs for them, and not just for them, but for, you feel me, for just in general, but you know, that's where basically all the fucked up shit be happening at. So I make it as into where they could play the song and they feel that shit and they know, oh, this nigga talking some shit, or nah, that really be happening type shit, or that happened to me before. I know what this nigga mean by that. So it be aggressive, but at the end, it still makes sense though. Like you know what I'm getting at. It's not like I'm trying to come off aggressive. Like all right, but shit, the hood aggressive. So
nah, word too. There's a lot of things that goes on in the hood. Like and that goes on to my next question. You know, like just rapping in general. A lot of people doesn't know exactly what goes on behind the scenes. You know, just as a musician, like, and what obstacles have you kind of like faced? And how did that kind of change you as a rapper? And in terms of like even making your music in general, like you said, your music are more like towards you. It might not be too aggressive for you, but for other people, when they tune in the first time, they might be like, oh shoot, you know. But like, what obstacles did you face or have you faced while being a rapper?
I'm still young. I'm only 20, so.
Right.
It ain't like I've been through fucking hell and back, but I done been through hell and back. But I'm not trying to drag my shit like that. But shit, I done been through some shit.
Right.
Everybody go through shit though. It's like, so.
Nah, it's life, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's life.
I
don't really, I'm not the type of nigga to like dread about this shit and like let that shit fuck me up, cause at the end of the day, I look at it as like my life already written, this shit in the script, so it's like I can't change nothing. All I could do is like, what can I make better out of it? What good? Cause you keep, what I caught myself doing lately, I used to be focusing on the negative shit, like why this shit be happening or what the fuck. But I switched it up and I started thinking negative, like, all right, some negative shit happened. What positive in that negative can I take out of it to make that shit better? And I started doing that, and shit just been going good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really be open up. I ain't gonna say I don't really like talking about personal shit, but cause I don't like motherfuckers in my business. But it be like, you know, just street shit. You young, you want some money. You wanna live a certain type of lifestyle. And me, like, yeah, I look at it as like, I'm not, it's not determined, like, but it's like I gotta have this shit. I don't see myself living no other lifestyle.
Right.
I don't see myself retiring from fucking no job. I don't see myself working for nobody. I see myself doing what the fuck I want my whole life.
Right.
But you know that shit, you gotta work and shit when not. But just in general, like I don't
you
know.
really tied on to the boss mindset. Like you want to be your own boss.
Yeah, facts.
Because which is true. A lot of people usually look at life like that. Nobody wants to work for anybody for the rest of their life. Because think about it, when you do work for people, it's a lot of things that comes with it.
But it's a lot. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, bro.
But it's a lot of things that come with being a boss too. That's what they be thinking. They be thinking that shit be just, I'm a boss. I can do what I want. It's easy. Nah. If you ask a boss gonna tell you that you gonna have to work 10 times as harder than you did working for the motherfucker you was working for. Because now you running shit. So.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Because a boss has to work at least 16 hours a day.
Right.
Where if you're working for somebody, you're working like 8 hours, Which look at the time frame too, because look how many hours you're sleeping, look how many hours you're working.
Right.
Like you gotta make shit happen. So now let's talk about fashion. You know how music and fashion kind of like tied up together.
Facts.
How do you go about your fashion on how like your style, like things that you wear on stage and stuff like that, that kind of like represents you as a person?
I got my fashion. Shout out my buzz from Bino. Since a youngin', I always been expensive. Like my mom, like it was like my mom used to hate buying me shit because I didn't want the cheap shit. I want to like that shit was raw. I wanted, and it happened to be expensive.
Yeah.
But fashion, my cousins, my cousin Bino, his sister and his brother, since a youngin', they used to have that shit. A lot of shit that people wearing now, they really had that shit back then when that shit was, feel me? So, and I've been around that shit, so seeing that, it's like, I was kind of already like molded into it, so being around them is like, all right, that's what I want that shit.
Right.
So, I got my fashion for them, but I kind of got my own shit, cause I be putting shit on, but I don't like, I be trying to switch it up, like, you feel me? Right. I got on regular Forces, it's a Supreme shit, and it's a regular regular hoodie. But I throw some overall ons with some, and make that shit look raw though. Like I switch, I'm open to fashion too. Like it don't matter what it is. I'm gonna figure out a way how that shit could fit me and how I'm gonna look right in that shit. So when it comes to fashion and music, like I feel like fashion, it's the same thing, like because it go together. You gotta have it's like you gotta be creative with it. Right. You could use somebody else's influence, but don't bite their influence. Like use their influence to come up with your own shit and be like, all right, I like that, or I like what bro got on. I like them jeans he got on. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I might go. You might could just be like, I might make me some jeans like that, and they be better than the jeans that he bought. And you fucked around and start making jeans, and now people asking you, yo, where you get them jeans from? Let me buy them jeans. And you ain't even make them to sell them. You just made them because you seen another nigga that had them on, you like them. Right. And you feel me? So, yeah, with fashion with me, I like dressing.
That's legit, bro. That's like legit. Dressing. And so now let's take a look at just the rap life in general. You know how like, in terms of the controversial things that have been going on social media, as you can see, like throughout the news, a lot of rappers are dying young. Pop Smoke died like at age 21 or something, like 20. Takeoff got shot in Houston, Texas. There's other rappers such as Excess, Tentacion, and so on. Right. And he have made rap business as one of the most dangerous occupation to kind of like hold, because you have a lot of people envying you. Right. You know, there's a lot of things going on through rap, like disses and so on. How do you keep yourself safe, and how do you keep your circle, as it is, to be able to feel safe, like moving around and stuff like that?
How I want to say this, I go based off that shit, how I live my life.
Right.
Like, everybody know I'm private. Like, so I move a certain way. I move militant. I don't like that, and that's why I gotta start.
Yeah, those people.
Gender reveal.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
Yeah, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Yep.
It's a boy.
Definitely is. What were we talking about again? I just lost my train of thought.
Just rap being the most dangerous occupation.
Oh yeah, alright, so I move a certain way with it, like how I move with it, how I move my life. I move militant, I'm low key, and it's like it's just like I move militant with my shit. So when it come down to music and like disses and whatnot, it's music. So it's like, shit, if it sound good, bro, you can say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck, cause I look at it as at the end of the day, people gonna say whatever the fuck they gonna wanna say.
A lot of rappers that you see today, they're very sensitive.
Yeah.
It's like
they sensitive as shit.
Sensitive as fuck. It's like somebody would say something and then the fans also, we have to blame the fans at the end of the day because they be instigating.
Yeah, they gas it crazy. They gas that shit crazy.
They gas that shit crazy.
I be seeing it with the celebrities, like, and that shit be going crazy. They be fucking wildin'. But with that, when it comes to that shit, like I said, it's music, so bro, you can say whatever you want.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I said, it's just music. So you can say some shit, and the people that fuck with your music gonna believe it. It may not be true, it may be true, but between me and you, we know what's true and what's not true. So I really don't give a fuck. That's why I say I go based off how I live my life. Anybody can say anything about me. You can say whatever, but between me and you, we know what's real and we know what's not. And I be trying to like I said, I'm low key. I don't pop out to clubs and shit like that. I don't like going to parties.
Right.
I'd rather go to the studio. Fuck the party. I don't like that shit. Right. But it come with this music shit though. So you know you gotta pop out on the scene. You gotta go to clubs, club book you gotta show to that shit. Feel me? Release parties, shit like that. My thing is I don't like being around a lot of people. So it's like, that's why I said I move a certain way. So I ain't gonna say I don't really be having to worry about shit too much. Cause the way I move, but it's because the way I move, I don't gotta worry about it, if you know what I mean though.
Right.
So
you hang around the wrong people, then you have to move.
Yeah, and the people I got around me is older than me. Like since a youngin', I never hang around. Well, I'm not gonna say that because the guys, but like fam and whatnot, nothing but older people. Like I don't got no cousins my age. It's like a gap. It's like, all right, I'm 20.
Right.
Then they go to like 30.
So you kind of learn from them and they kind of like mentor you.
Yeah, so I go based off what they learned. So I know how to move with certain people. I know what to look out for. Right. They taught me the ropes of this shit. So
that's legit, bro. That's legit. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
And it's crazy because now you just made a great point right there. It's that all the folks that surrounding the young rappers such as Pop Smoke and so on, RIP to him, but should have been the ones to kind of like advise them to move right. You know?
Right.
Because they've been through that game like their whole life, you know. They know how the game works. And also, like right now it's crazy. It's young niggas
this shit getting worse and worse. This shit just getting more crazy, wicked. It's like,
I know. So now let's start getting closer to the end of the interview. So what kind of message would you like give to your peers or even like kids who are younger than you, in order for them to kind of like, you know, follow up their music journey as well? Because, you know, it comes with a lot of the criticism, it comes with a lot of hard working, like you have to dedicate time and so on. Like what kind of message would you give them?
I tell them, to anybody that want to do music, bro, if you serious about this shit and you dead ass, cause don't get me wrong, I ain't make it yet. I ain't make it yet. That's why I say yet. I ain't make it yet. I know.
Right.
I know that I done had labels email me, hit me up, you know, industry people, hit me up. Like if you know, you know. Like I done had them talks. If you serious about this shit, first thing I'm gonna say is do your research before you even do anything. Make sure you put your publishing, owning your shit. Do your research, how to monetize your shit, go about this shit the right way. You can't just hop in this shit and think you just gonna rap, put it on YouTube or distribute it. Like it's mad shit that come with this shit. You gonna be spending a lot of money and you gonna be spending a lot of time and you gonna go broke. But right. That shit gonna be worth it. I'm telling you, that shit gonna be worth it at the end of the long run. So if you really serious about this, what you want, it don't even gotta be rap, whatever you wanna do. If you really serious about that shit,
right.
Do it. And just the times you don't feel like doing it no more, or you feel like giving up, bro, don't. Just keep going, yo, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be signs. It's gonna be signs that showing you progressing and you getting farther with this shit. I be catching myself having like deja vu or some shit like yo, like I remember like this shit was gonna happen, or I knew this shit was gonna happen, and that shit happened exactly how I visualized that shit, or I said I was gonna say it.
Right.
Manifest, believe in that shit, pray for that shit, be serious about it, and don't let nobody tell you, like, bro, don't let nobody get in your head. That's the main thing. You can't be, with rap music, you can't be sensitive. It's it's too many people. You got millions of, if you a celebrity, you got millions of people that's watching you. You can't be sensitive. It's life, bro. People gonna say whatever, they gonna try to do whatever,
right.
But you know you. So, like I said, at the end of the day, bro, if you serious about it, do it. And y'all gonna see me saying the same shit on other podcasts when I get on the radar, feel me, $1 million worth of game, drink cups, shit like that.
Right.
You gonna see me with glory still in the future, still gonna be tapped in. That's the main thing I wanna do too. Is still be tapped in who I tapped in now, but
right. Facts, bro. I mean that's why network is network is key. Network is key. So as a rapper, you have to actually get yourself out there, network, get yourself out of that comfort zone. Because a lot of rappers come with different personalities. There are those who are very antisocial. But if you want to make it, you have to be social in some way.
Yeah, that's the hard thing I'm learning. That's one thing I'm learning, bro. You can't be like that.
Facts. And last question for you, just looking ahead, right? Looking ahead in your future, what are like some goals and aspiration as a rapper you want to kind of like envision, and also like envision like towards like your legacy in the hip hop community?
Alright, so my goals, I don't even call my goals. It's my to-do list, because I know it's gonna happen.
Right.
I know 100% fact what I got planned is going to happen. It's not no 1% if it don't, it's 100%. It's confirmed, it's verified, I know it's gonna happen. But my to-do list is, man, for real, my to-do list short. It's really just get my shit heard.
Right.
Not just in the United States, the whole world, Alaska from to everywhere. And I don't want to just be a rapper known because he rap good. I want to be more than a legend. Like fucking like Alexander the Great. Right. Shit like that. Like I want to be like, my name can't die out. My name won't die out, but that's how I'm gonna go about it. And like probably my last would be my last part of my to-do list probably would be just working who I want to work with in the industry.
Right. That's legit, bro. I mean, you gotta leave that blueprint. You gotta be able to leave that legacy behind, and that's what makes music so special, because music really never die out. If you make good music, bro, it continues on,
right,
like forever. Like Michael Jackson and all those people still listen to them like they still alive today.
Facts. I still listen to them like they still alive today.
Exactly. But yeah, man, appreciate you for stopping by, bro.
Sure,
This was a
you.
really great talk with you. I mean, good luck with everything, like your future plans with the music and so on. Yeah, tap in, follow him on Instagram. You can just tell him your Instagram again.
Instagram, Shauny Blanco, SHAUNY, feel me, Blanco, BLANCO. You can follow me on there. That's true. That's the only really social I got.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to listen to any music I got on right now, you can look my name up, ShaBoogie, ShaBoogie, on Apple Music, Spotify. I got 2 videos out on YouTube, so subscribe to the YouTube. I'm probably about to make a new YouTube, but you feel me? I can subscribe to that shit now and listen to whatever y'all want to listen to. Yeah.
Alright, man, that's legit, man. As you know, this is EC Child Podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy, #1 fucking podcast in Buffalo, New York, man. We out of this bitch, man. Let's go.
All right.